This is awesome.
A celebration of Craptastic Radio from around this great nation of ours.
Great. Thank you.
So turn up this turntacular radio.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it.
Yes. Jocktober.
Joe, I forgot to ask you, why do you like Jocktober?
Dude, what is not to like about it? You play clips of fucking retards from around the country, and then we shit on them. It's everything I love about Opie and Anthony.
It's everything I love about, like, life. It's just finding something that sucks, shitting on it to feel better about yourself.
And one of the bosses...
It's America. It's America. Show me what democracy looks like.
Jocktober.
We're occupying your radio show.
Yes.
It's, dude, this actually gives me strength. Like, I really am like the fucking Emperor in Star Wars. Like, the more hatred and anger I feel, the more powerful I am.
you get.
Well,
and something like this just, man, this is going to keep me up all day. I love it.
it's time to warn some of you guys, though. You're getting bigger and bigger by the fucking week at this point, right? You're going to end up on one of these shows, and they're going to be like, you made fun of us on Opie and Anthony.
We heard you,
You're not going to be able to do some of these shows, Joe. It has happened to every single person that has come before you.
It's a chance I'm willing to take.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, no. Is that? I'm just looking at the picture on the website. Is that who we're dealing with today?
This morning,
God.
we're heading to Idaho for Wow Country 104.3 FM, where Randy and Elana control the mornings.
Well, let me just tell you something. I'm looking at the website right now, and I see Randy and Elana, and Randy has his hands in like he's praying.
Are you sure that's Randy? That's not Elana?
You never know these days. You never know these days.
All right.
But I'm assuming it's Randy.
Okay.
And he's got his hands together as if in prayer, and he's got a little drawn like halo over his head in yellow.
Okay.
Little halo.
Okay.
And now Elana is kind of poking out from behind him, and she has a devil tail and horns. Now, this can only lead me to believe that Elana is the fucking wild one.
She's a little crazy.
On Country 104.3.
I see where they're going with this now.
Do you?
A little
I
twist.
get it.
A little
I
twist
think
with
I
their
get
morning
it.
radio show.
What are you getting, Joe?
What's
I
get it. I
What's
think
happening here?
that now they're two different personality types, but when they come together, they balance each other out. It's kind of like a good cop, bad cop morning
Yin
show
yang
kind of thing.
Oh, is that them right there?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the
Doing
fat
some
son?
probably charity work, right?
Well,
That's her. Is
you
that
know,
her?
You know how you see how she's kind of hiding
She's
behind.
hiding.
Oh, no, another
Opie.
thing we've pointed out
How
over
did
the
we
years.
miss that?
Oh, boy.
Let's
I
not
want you
forget the publicity shot of the night jock that they took from behind a tree.
wearing sunglasses. She was barely. They had all the publicity shots from this one station, and everybody's just their normal selves. It's like, here's the morning guy, here's the midday guy, the afternoon guy, and then the night jock chick had this really hot voice.
Really hot.
And
you were picturing that. Wow.
Yeah, like
she's gotta
someone
be
really
a
hot, And her picture was a tree. It was an oak tree. And half her face is poking out from it, and she's wearing sunglasses. So it was like you barely saw any of this chick.
Little voodoo.
Oh, boy.
We call it like Facebook voodoo, but whatever.
That's
Radio
what it is.
promotion shots of voodoo.
And now I could see why.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Alana likes to eat in the morning.
She's shaped oddly enough and coincidentally enough like a potato. From
boy.
Idaho.
Idaho potato.
Oh, boy.
Well,
She's
then,
got that.
then that might work.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And is,
the only eyes on her joke? No.
and is Randy a Fez?
Randy is not a.
I'm looking for more Fezes out there.
No, I mean,
Fezes from across the globe.
you take a listen and tell me if you think he's maybe half a Fez, but I don't think
He might be
he's a Fez.
half a Fez.
Get out of here, you half a fez, before I give you a slap.
And I like their WOW shirts.
Yeah, it's Wow FM.
Yeah, great.
WOW FM.
Yeah.
Oh, look
That's
at that.
nice.
Now we got a little more O&A
nice.
layering going on here.
Hey, WOW has been around for years.
Little competition.
Are they married? Is that their kid?
Oh, boy.
No, they must be at a charity event.
I don't know.
The guy looks like... he looks like somebody.
He does look like some.
He looks
does.
like he's got like an Orville Redenbachery mixed in with Stone Cold Steve Austin look or something, man. I can't put my finger on
and
it.
progeria.
David Cross? Nah.
Little David, like an old,
David Cross? I don't know.
like an old cancer-y David Cross.
Yeah.
So Randy is the saint and Alana is the devil.
She's the devil.
The sinner.
Okay.
Let's get into this. Wow, 104.3 in Idaho. Randy and Elena.
Yeah,
or Elana, whatever.
It starts, kind of mid-conversation a little bit, but just to bring you all up to speed.
Oh, please, help out.
They're reading a statistic that 20% of Americans have spent at least one night in jail.
20% of Americans. Well, we know where a large portion of that percentage comes from.
Well, and the other statistic is that Elana has spent at least 1,000 nights in Popeyes. I couldn't think of a good number. Sorry.
I love that Joe's all in. Some of you guys, you I'm not really sure if I should take this shot. I might have to go to Idaho someday.
Alana has 20% body fat, which is very unhealthy.
If it means, look, if it's being a constant on this show, or being banned from the Rodney and Elena, whatever the fuck it's called.
Randy and Alana.
I'll take
it. Forget?
Yeah, I'll get banned from their show.
Funny enough, Elana should eat 20% less.
Yes. Another statistic, very important, coming in.
Now, the thing is, 20%. Do you think that's low or high? I think that's low. I thought a lot more people would spend a night in jail.
Yeah. Have you been to jail?
No.
Really?
What do you mean, really? Why do you look at me that way?
Because you're kind of like, because you're this guy of redemption and forgiveness and grace, and that has to come from a spot.
You assume I must have been a
sure.
Okay, no. You
assume everybody's a dirtbag, so don't.
Everybody is a dirtbag in their own special way. That's what makes us human.
Angel.
No, I thought it would be a lot higher than that.
No, I think that's about right.
20%, really.
20 sounds about right.
Well,
all right already. How fucking long are you going to go off on how 20 sounds right?
It says 20. It's 20. Move on to the fucking weather.
And by the way, it's a country station.
Yeah.
That music they were playing behind them is shit either way, but why the fuck is that in your music bed when it's a country station?
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you playing like that shitty...
Joe.
What?
Sam?
Don't talk about music beds.
Why?
He and Aunt did 3 years of music beds under our voices. We had to, though.
I'm not knocking a music
because we're the
bed.
only station that really rocks. So if you have a slogan like that, you got to keep the music rolling.
It was,
but that's
we had to compete with fucking heavy rock tracks as we were trying to do comedy.
But we were doing rock beds.
But that's my point. If you're going, we're the station that only rocks.
But there should never be a music bed, is what I'm saying. Ever.
No,
we had to suffer through that for 3 years.
You're almost misquoting this whole thing because if you remember, it was we only stopped the rock twice an hour.
That's right.
And that was when they went to commercials. When Opie and I would talk, because the bed was playing in the background, they considered that not stopping the rock. So the more me and Opie talked, the less we only stopped the rock twice an hour became relevant. But they still wanted us to play those beds so they could legitimately say, look, we're still rocking.
And I'll never forget the day the little midget GM walks into the studio and he goes, are we a talk show now, boy?
And we're like, and we actually took that as permission.
Yeah.
We were like, all right, we are. Thank you, sir.
I think we were smart back then.
And that's how it started?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's the beginning.
Pretty much.
We just kept talking more and more and playing less and less records.
I think in the beginning we were allowed to talk. Do you remember? No more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was
at first
2 minutes.
They're like, we'll give you 2 minutes to do your thing, which is like the easiest fucking gig. I wish I appreciated it.
Right.
20 minutes
listening to Collective Soul for fucking.
Oh,
20,
oh yeah.
20 minutes of music just to talk for 2 minutes, and then 20 more minutes of music to talk another 2 minutes. We were talking less than 5 minutes an hour. And then the stupid GM, because we started expanding that, goes, are we a talk show now, boys?
Yeah, we are, midget.
You kind of like him, but he's still a midget.
Please.
I'm just kidding. Is it now? Was this rock show where you first rooted yourself in your Queensryche fandom?
Back to Queensryche.
You're right. I love Queensryche. I don't even want to argue that anymore.
Can I, before we continue with Jocktober, can I just retract something I've said on this on this show?
Sure.
I take back anything I've ever said about Alice in Chains. I've been rocking Rain When I Die. And I'm just like, this song is the greatest fucking song in the world. I finally get it 100% with Lane Staley, so I take everything back.
It is great.
He has an amazing voice, and I don't think it's dated. I really don't feel like Alice in Chains is that dated.
It's nostalgic a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's so 90s.
You get the fuzzy guitar shit and stuff.
Yeah, but it's still...
his voice just
up.
cuts through that, I think.
Yeah. His voice cuts through the fuzzy guitar like Elana cuts through a chocolate cake.
You do Nutshell yet?
What's Nutshell?
Alice
is
in
that one of their
Chains?
songs?
Fuck yeah! Go get Alice in Chains Unplugged.
Yeah, that's a great one.
You'll fucking never look back.
I never liked the Unplugs that much.
Yeah, but his voice was made for that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
All right, I'll check it out. It's available as an album.
You do Angry Chair, Rooster. Where you at?
Yeah,
with Alice in
Angry
Chains.
Yeah, I know. I knew most of the hits. I know "Rain Till When I Die" was a pretty big song by then, but like,
not really.
Well,
it wasn't a radio song.
That song is. I was just like, this. What am I doing? This song is fucking amazing. Like that. I mean, I knew Wood and Rooster and No Excuse. I knew all those tunes.
We got to end the show with that song. Joe's pick today.
Thank you. All right.
Do you know that one, Ant?
When I
hear it,
know
I
it.
guess.
I'm not. It's not like one of the big hits.
Yeah, when I hear it, I'll go. Of course, this song. But
yeah,
awesome song.
Randy.
Back to Randy and Elana. What are we talking about? Cool radio and music for?
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Randy talks about the reasons people don't go to jail.
Just to bring everyone up to speed, in case you're just listening, 20% of Americans have spent at least one night in jail.
Sam, I thought it was more.
No,
I would have
it's
sworn
20%.
it was more.
I missed that statistic. When did anybody talk about that for 5 minutes straight?
Right. I don't know. Oh,
Alana should have 20% of her fat sucked out of her ass.
Out of her, please.
Out of her ass.
Say it like that real quick.
Hey, she should have 20% of the fat sucked out of her ass. That fat Alana ass. Hey, Alana, you fat ass. Oh, I need more cake, guys. Get it yourself, whore.
Please get some exercise going to the kitchen. Jesus. Got to feed you, too. Wow, 104.3 in Idaho. Randy and Elana. Today's Jocktober.
There are probably 3 reasons why people don't spend a night in jail.
Oh.
Okay.
They didn't get caught.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I think the number should be higher.
Okay. I would agree with that.
Okay. They believe in doing the right thing. And then there was a third one, but I forgot it already.
Angel.
Oh, no, they're afraid of going to jail. Okay, so they didn't get caught. They want to do the right thing, or they're afraid of going to jail.
Right.
Which of those 3 motivators do you think keep them out of the pokey? Afraid? They do it. It's motivated by fear. I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm terrified to go to prison. I wouldn't do well in prison either.
No. You wouldn't get your wipes or anything.
No, I do my wipes, my hand sanitizer. Oh, my goodness. All right, so listener scavenger hunt this morning at 338-1043.
Listener scavenger
Did you ever
hunt.
spend a night in the pokey?
Call Randy and Elana right now. 338-1043.
Yeah. Yeah, child molestation. Child molestation. How many people molest children? Is it 20%?
No.
I thought it was higher.
I believe listener scavenger hunt
Yeah.
is indeed the name that they have for
Taking calls?
call the show.
Call the show. So they're scavenging with the listeners.
Right.
It's just like, hey, let's pop a phone line down and see what happens.
I know, Joe, you criticized, you felt like that setup might be a little long. They were talking about the 20% a lot. You guys have to realize, especially in radio, sometimes it's valuable to stretch out something if at the end there's a big punchline, especially if it's going to come from a listener, right?
Well, I mean, it was a tremendous music cue that they went to at the end for the calls. I like that was very well produced. Little, we're going to go to the phones thing, and the fucking. Do you have a fucking producer? As the guy sits there, what do you think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? How about you look it up, you fucking dickweed, and answer the fucking. If you're gonna have a little quiz segment, then fucking do it.
Have an answer.
At least commit to your shitty bit. Fucking asshole.
Well, they go to the phones.
Do they?
They take a call on the jail topic, which using our rule of laughs is hilarious.
We know that when listening to these shows, you could tell how funny a joke is based on how hard the hosts laugh.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely true.
This is hilarious.
Because they come through.
They never fake the laughter, right?
No.
It's always real.
No.
Okay.
Right.
I just want to make sure.
338-1043. Saw a statistic this morning that said 20% of all Americans have spent at least one night in jail. Randy thinks that number is a little bit low.
Does he? Yeah, and maybe it's because of the 3 reasons that I laid out where why people don't actually spend the night in jail. It's because they didn't get caught, or they believe in doing the right thing,
or they're afraid,
or they
afraid.
Fear.
They're afraid.
Right.
Fucking idiot.
Holy shit, is this guy?
Tammy, you ever spend a night in jail?
No, I have not. But I have a fourth reason why people don't go to jail.
Oh, what's the 4th reason?
They have a good lawyer.
All right, Joe. Joe just punching his breakfast and
There's
Punching his eggs.
First of all, the line sucks. Second of all, over laughter.
Oh, my God.
And then third, they have to go into the stupid music or sweeper quickly.
That would have been. Here's what would have been. It would have been. Yeah, because they have a good lawyer. All right. Yeah, we'll take that as another reason. Not.
Like it's the Apollo.
Shit! No, you did.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I'll tell you, take you inside a little bit. You get a dumb PD. He's like, everything's got to end on a fucking stinger, man. A stinger. So they realized they didn't have a stinger there, so they're manufacturing one for everybody.
Oh,
and sometimes, guess what? It's a dud, and get into your stupid song.
And that kills me. Once again, by the way, their second music bed was a variation of Chub Rock's "Treat 'Em Right," because that's what your music bed should be on a country station, is a hip hop instrumental. So that's really irking me for some reason. The lack of continuity there is bothering me.
Can't you get some kind of what is it? What's the new country called?
New country.
Alt country or something that's a little hipper?
I think it's just funny. Not fun. It's good to have a bed that's sort of snappy, fun, something you wake up in the morning and it's pleasant, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's got that whole friendship vibe.
It gets you moving.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to pick up the energy on the okay, I got you.
Right,
I got you.
right.
Okay. Now, see, I think the calls will do that for you, though. I think
that lawyer call.
Yeah, the lawyer call was terrific. Let's be honest with you.
That
was a good one. Yes.
I am shocked that none of their
come up with
50
stuff like that from our listeners.
I'm shocked that none of their 55-year-old droopy-titted soccer mom audience has spent the night in prison. I mean, that's
that's woman.
Weird.
You ever spend the night in the pokey in prison? Well, no, I haven't.
In the pokey.
But
I do have a fourth reason.
Yeah.
You've never been to jail?
Well,
character from Fargo?
Yeah.
Well, it's the go-to
I was
voice.
cooking meth for a while, and but I skated.
I have a fourth reason. You want to hear? They
Good lawyer. Hilarious.
Fucking.
Do you guys mind if I go occupy a turlet?
We could take a break and then continue.
A quick break, and then we'll finish with Jocktober with Randy and Elana from Idaho.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
I got to go occupy a fucking stall for a little bit.
Yeah, you got to drop the deuce.
Yeah.
After that fucking...
No, I don't have to drop a deuce, but, I got to wash out my ass. I got to wash it. Joe DeRosa Comedy on Twitter for everything that is Joe DeRosa. Stay there.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony on the Virus, Sirius XM.
Joe DeRosa in studio. Very quickly, it looks like Ozzy's going to be a grandfather.
Oh, yeah? Who's pregnant?
It's breaking. I think Jack Osborne's going to be a father for the first time. So
Did he just get married or engaged or something?
I don't know, man. We had him in a while ago now, I guess. He was
pregnant
so
out of
fucking
wedlock?
cool. I don't know. Does anyone know?
I think he's engaged to some chick in L.A., right?
It says congrats to Jack Osborne. Mr. Jacko on the Twitter. He's going to be a first-time dad.
You don't want to be Jacko. Isn't that what they used to call Michael Jackson? Wacko Jacko?
Yeah, Jacko.
Wacko Jacko. I think that was like the English tabloids would call him that.
We've been so busy, we didn't even talk about the naked Michael Jackson photo that was released yesterday from the autopsy table.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
Fuck yeah, it's out there. And then someone's like, oh, that's the picture from the alien autopsy. No, it's not. It's really
Alien
Michael
autopsy.
Jackson. There's
Really?
a couple
Come on.
phonies around, but there is a real one now.
No way, Jose.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, jeez.
This is the
Sam
real one
trying
right
to
here.
find it.
That's Michael Jackson on the autopsy table with a black bar over his penis.
I want to see his ween.
But he's
Dead.
he's dead.
God, man. That's disturbing.
It is, right?
Yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't just
A
seen
little
that.
ashy.
He's a little ashy, is that what you said?
Yeah, a little bit. Just taking note.
That's
Creepy, right?
That's weird.
Does that bother you?
Yeah,
The only one that
well,
really bothered me was Farley's.
Once again, you guys have put some image in my head that
can
I didn't
never
want
leave.
there.
Never leave.
That one's not that bad because it's, I don't know, it's...
Oh, what are they talking about us on the air?
Who is?
Randy and Elana?
Shut up.
Someone's saying they are talking about you on the air now, Randy and Elana.
Nice.
What are they saying?
Oh, we'll get the audio.
They love it. Oh.
They love that we're calling Elana fat? How can you love that?
You know, how is Jocktober turning into something these DJs like?
They get excited because we're big names in the biz.
Because they're not allowed to dislike anything. They
That's
have to just be
true.
like, isn't that great?
This is fantastic. Just wonderful. Just fantastic.
Yeah, just you could say the most degrading thing, and they'll just go along with it. I bet your
Yeah.
pussy does stink.
Uh-oh.
But you know what? In the end, Joe, we wear them all down. They're having fun with this now, but
The
yes.
Facebook attacks have started.
Oh, boy. We
Jim
didn't
Norton
even
for
say
president. Sam's hair rules. Hooray, Jocktober time. Man, she looks like the fat Kirstie Alley.
Oh, Jesus.
The fat Kirstie Alley.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, it's
some funny.
Is that why you said uh-oh? Because they're
Yeah, it's like, uh-oh. They're
on
boy.
they're on their page.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Win a trip to the 45th Annual CMA Awards with today's 6 at Wow Country. 2 comments so far. Both say the word AIDS.
Jesus Christ.
The Facebook page is just facebook.com/Randy and Elana.
Jesus Christ.
All right, why don't we get back to Jocktober with these two from Idaho? It's This or That Time.
Yes, this or that. It's one of my favorite segments on the Randy and Elana
Segment.
show.
What is this or that?
I like when
Alan,
have segments.
Elena reads a letter looking for advice. Is she a hole?
That's why this clip is so important, because we've heard so far a lot of the stereotypes that fit these shows, but I don't think any of us here can determine yet whether or not Elana is a hole.
It's truly a hole.
In the traditional sense.
Well, she's wearing the devil fucking horn, so I don't think she's a hole.
You don't think so?
I don't
the
think
rebel.
so,
She's the
Sam.
crazy
Let's take
one.
bets. Ant, you think she's a hole or no?
Yes.
You do. Opie thinks no.
This or that. Email us at morningshow@wow1043.com and let us know if you've got a situation or a problem in
Give
your
out their
life.
email.
Kelly says, "Dear
Let's just give out their email.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's going to hurt.
I didn't mean to leave that.
Oh, I bet, Sam.
boy.
Oopsie.
Yeah, that probably could have gone better.
Oh, boy.
Oh, look at this.
AIDS.
God almighty.
One guy on their Facebook writes, "Where's the beef?" Oh, there she is.
Wait, I want to make sure she gave out her email. I don't think she did.
No.
and let us know if you've got a situation or a problem in your life." Kelly says, "Dear Randy and Elana, I've been overweight since the birth of my first child. I've since had another 2, and last year was 40 pounds overweight. I decided to go on a diet and started going to the gym when my husband got home from work. I've lost 35 pounds.
Wow.
All my friends and family have congratulated me, except for my husband. He was supportive in the beginning, but now says I'm taking it too far. Since losing weight, I can't remember a time he's told me I look good. Don't understand. How can I get him to notice me again?"
Stop whining to a fucking radio station and talk to him about it, you stupid fucking asshole.
Here's what it is. Seriously, your husband is very insecure. wants to keep you fat so no other guys look at you because he probably knows that he's going to lose her if she keeps losing weight and looking good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I like how you
just
twisted
helping
that.
out. Just helping out.
I have a different theory.
Yeah?
I think even though she lost the weight, he still finds all that hanging skin fucking repulsive. And he doesn't want to bang her no more.
That could be. You look like a bat. What is this? Look at you. Hold your hands up. You're a glider. The fuck are you doing?
The AIDS comment has been deleted off their Facebook, but somebody else has written acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Ah, there you go.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. What else?
They're deleting like crazy.
Oh, somebody's hard at work.
One person writes,
seminal fluids.
this guy Randy is a saint on earth.
Saint on earth. All right, you know what? You know what? If they're deleting like crazy, there's only one thing to do because I don't want.
Penis.
Look, if they're deleting like crazy, go twice as hard, people.
Okay.
Twice as hard. Try to beat them at their erase game.
There you go. At Not Sam, at Opie Radio, at Anthony Cumia, at Jim Norton.
There you go.
You think she likes it in the shitter? The O&A apocalypse has begun. Sincerely, Fisty McHate Fuck.
Fisty McHate Fuck checking in.
I hope Elana gives me an HJ, and by that I mean hooves job.
Jesus. You know, this is so not right.
Why is this whole giving out weight loss advice? Elana is hot, more cushion for the pushing.
Wow, Alana's really catching some shit.
Wow. Anthony Cumia hates. Well, never mind. I won't read that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's racial epithet.
Those people don't like that.
You know what? That's terrible.
Jesus
Christ. Not good.
Good
shit.
Gosh.
Is
Good
written a couple
gosh.
times.
Yeah, good golly.
No.
Wake up with boring cunt and douche in the morning. People are now contacting me to say they got banned from they're banning and deleting.
Oh,
ban and delete.
No.
Ban and delete.
Oh, not a ban and delete.
Yay, here we go. Butt plugs, Sam.
Are any of these getting likes, Sam? Any likes
Oh,
coming?
yeah, there's some.
Okay, some
Butt
likes.
plugs has already.
Butt plugs
a
has a
like.
few likes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, good God.
Dude, this is... I've done Jocktober a few times with you guys, but this is the first time I've ever gotten to watch the real-time comments.
Yeah.
As we
This
did
is
it.
Jocktober synergy.
Yes,
Jesus.
it really is.
This one is fucking... This is brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
well let's get to the end of this or that.
Right.
Yeah,
This or that.
so,
We don't know if this is
I
all or
guess
not.
there's going to be some advice coming in now because the husband not complimenting the wife there on the weight loss.
On the weight
there.
loss.
Yeah.
Told me I look good. Don't understand. How can I get him to notice me again?
Wow, maybe lose that last 5 pounds.
OMG!
But hold on a second.
OMG!
Opie, I'm confused.
Oh shit! She pulled out the OMG.
I'm confused.
I thought she was supposed to be the devil.
He's supposed to be the angel.
Yes.
Right. So why
yes.
are you doing that? That confuses my whole morning listening. I want him to be the angel and her to be the devil.
Why?
One Facebook commenter says, you can't just cure AIDS with a tiny graphical X in reference to the X that deletes comments on their Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Blueberry is the standalone fruit. Thanks, Opie.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, I don't understand this now. He said maybe it was that last 5 pounds?
No, he said lose the last 5.
Oh,
or something.
lose the last 5 pounds.
She made it obvious
okay.
that she lost 35 out of the 40.
And then OMG is like, hey, she looks good. She's a proud
no, the OMG
woman.
was like, I can't believe you're saying that, Randy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the saint here, and you're
Yeah.
shocking me with this
That's
comment.
not right at all.
Let me get this straight too.
Uh-huh.
It's okay for him to call the fucking listener fat on their show, but as soon as she gets called fat on their Facebook page, they're deleting all the comments.
Right.
Is that what's going on here?
That, I think, is
Now,
a fair assessment.
Are these people, are they hypocritical? Because I always thought that these were very upfront, honest, truthful people, these
I only
radio
heard
jocks.
20% of jocks are hypocritical, but I think the number's higher.
I think it's
it
lower.
might be.
Wow.
I'm not really sure about that.
Look
number.
into it.
I'm thinking
My-
maybe nothing, because I don't give a fuck.
My ass is itchy. Can you get that for me, Chubby?
Oh, there, yeah.
Well, let's see what happens after the OMG.
Please. Oh, and I want to hear OMG again.
Wow, maybe lose that last 5 pounds.
OMG!
Oh, no, I didn't.
Racist.
What is wrong with you? Do you have something like something in there is not firing on all cylinders?
I'm just kidding.
I know you are.
Shut up,
wow, that's
pig.
interesting.
You don't have to say you're just kidding.
I'm just
to make
kidding.
it all okay with
wow.
everybody.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Oh, God. You're an asshole. I'm just kidding. Then shut the fuck up. Shut up.
No real talk going on.
They fuck these two. They really they stink.
Sucks.
What was it? But you know what though? I'm just speaking out of anger and jealousy here. I actually admire what these two people do.
Good, yeah.
Opie, what was her email address again?
Yeah, what was that?
Because I want to send some fan mail.
Replay that.
I don't give a shit at gmail.com, I think. I don't know what her email is, Joe.
Oh, it was on the...
It was on that one clip.
I know. I didn't write it down.
I thought... All right, never mind.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck
is that?
What are they posting?
Oh, God. They're posting pictures now.
What is that?
Oh, my God.
I don't know. Oh, but Joe DeRosa will be at... they're plugging you. Joe DeRosa will be at Frank Banco Ale House Cinemas, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania at 8 p.m.
All right.
There you go, Joe. You got a plug.
There we go.
Got a plug right there.
Well,
nice.
That cements me never being on that show.
How many followers they got?
1,588.
Fuck, that's a show that's rocking.
Damn.
Shucky Ducky Fat.
Alana looks like
fat.
Shucky
Fatty,
Ducky
fat.
Elana looks like she lives on a steady diet of AIDS cum and ass fucking. Oh, what AIDS cum would make her skinny? Oh, wait, AIDS cum.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, that's hard. That baby. What is that?
I
What happened?
don't know. I don't want to see it, though.
After talking about Amanda Knox, I don't know who that is. Randy makes jokes
What?
about Italian prisons being nice. Oh, yeah, she's the
The
Italian
lovely Amanda Knox.
She's
Yes.
the hot broad from Italy that got off and then moved, went home to Seattle?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I do know her.
Oh, some current events?
I mean, I imagine that I assume that the food in an Italian prison is probably better than an American prison.
You are not. No.
I bet they get spaghetti every day.
Yes, I'm sure that's what it is.
I don't know. I assume that it's probably. I guess I think it's nicer. Why do I think that Italian?
You do? No way.
No, you don't think it's nicer? Okay.
Have you ever watched Locked Up Abroad
I've
on
not.
the Nat Geo channel?
No,
No
there
way.
was such a show.
Oh yes. There's no other prisons that are like ours.
Well, but an Italian prison has got to be better than, say, like a Taiwanese prison, I would guess. You know?
Oh, of course it would.
Well, I'm just saying.
Amanda Knox also missed Jersey Shore.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah, I had no idea it premiered or anything.
Well, that's why they tried to bring Jersey Shore to her in Italy. They're trying to export it. That was nice of them.
Randy and Elana.
See, everything has to be on and out. That, I guess, was supposed to be.
That's the funny line. And then, bam, you're out with a fucking sweeper.
What was the funny line?
I don't know.
I thought they blew the punchline early in
I
that
think
one.
yeah.
One person on their Facebook just commented, "Damn, that's a good Facebook," and quoted Marcelino.
Damn. I'm stupefied at the way they do that little supposed joke, and then
that's a that's a staple of radio.
Oh yeah, you know he used to do that all the time.
Leave him with the big one.
The old RC, the old radio chick. Remember that?
Oh, she went with that.
Oh, it was constant. Someone would say something, and then the radio chick.
Is she still on?
I have no idea.
I met her once, and I thought she was Nina Hartley.
Really?
Yeah, I saw her from across the room, and I thought she was Nina Hartley. I got all excited because Nina Hartley's my favorite porn star of all time.
Yeah.
And
then did you get closer, and it looked like Nina Hartley's mom?
Nina Hartley's like 60.
Yeah, I know. She works here. I don't give a shit.
She does?
Does she?
I don't know.
Didn't she work here for like 10 minutes?
She doesn't work here.
It's a picture of all I could think of. It is some guy. This is now on their Facebook page.
Oh
some guy is jerking off with a handful of shit, and he's just come. He's just come.
Are they giving up blocking and removing? How did this get through the filter?
And then it says,
be the worst
"Gotta
picture I've
have my
ever
bowl. Gotta get my cereal."
Jesus Christ.
Friday. He's jerking off with a handful of shit as lubricant.
And it looks like...
And it's one of those yellow mustard shits.
Yeah, it looks like the worst smelling shit you could think of.
That could be the worst picture
That
I've
looks
ever
like
seen.
baby shit.
I like how they're adding pictures now. Oh, this is hilarious.
That just made me gag, that picture.
That
was
horrible.
disgusting. And yeah, you see the cum dripping out of the shit. You see cum dripping out of the shit. Jesus Christ.
This is fantastic.
Let me go to a regular we haven't talked to in a while. Wood Floor Liquor, WFL. What's up, sir? Big friend of Dr. Steve.
Hello,
Weird
sir.
Medicine. Yes.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What you got?
They have already mentioned the Opie and Anthony show and Jocktober by name.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice. Staple of this fine show.
That's advertisements.
That's right.
Yes.
What'd they say?
They basically have mentioned that the pests have attacked their Facebook page unmercifully already.
Unmercifully. Now that is, I would have argued whether it was unmercifully or mercifully or not until I saw the shit jack-off picture. Where do you find that? How is that available?
I would imagine it starts with Googling jerking off with shit. And then you go to images, and then that's probably the first image.
First picture.
What? This Jocktober doesn't work anymore. All these shows are into it. They're excited
they're
or something. Then we pick
it.
them.
Well, then we have to keep going until they're not excited anymore. For instance, sending pictures of cum and shit on a dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all about web traffic now, though, and Facebook traffic. So they kind of like that.
They're getting some numbers right now.
They're getting some numbers.
But
Getting some numbers.
that just speaks to how soulless these people are. Is that they're like, oh, baby with third-degree burns picture with the word AIDS under it on our page, and then call me a fat ass. Hey, it's publicity.
Hey.
You fucking moron.
Any port in a storm.
And they keep getting Lemon Party links.
Oh, not Lemon Party.
Don't give them good stuff.
Yeah, really. Save that for us. Hey, Randy tells a compelling story about a woman on a bus.
That's right.
It's Jocktober with Randy and Elana.
Hamburger.
Wow, 104.3 in Idaho.
Now, as the father of two daughters, 5 and 1, I know how I feel about this story. I'm going to be very curious to see how you feel about this, Elana, since you have no kids.
Right.
So this happened in Oregon. Baby was crying on a public bus. Okay? The driver started yelling back to the lady who had the baby near the back of the bus while driving, saying, hey, if you can't get that baby to be quiet, you're going to have to get off the bus. Now, the baby was not screaming. It was just fussy. Babies make noise.
Right.
That's what they do.
Right.
Well, eventually, the bus driver stopped the bus, went to the back of the bus, and told the lady, you're going to have to get off with that screaming baby. It's too much of a distraction.
Wow.
What?
So the bus driver made this woman get off.
Wow.
Now, this is where
It's crazy.
the story could just end, and it'd be a horrible story, right?
What if
It actually becomes a kind of a neat story, because all of the other passengers, the bus was full. Every single passenger got off the bus also, because they said, this is completely inappropriate that you're going to kick her off. So if you're going to kick her off, we're all getting off too.
Whoa, that gave me goosebumps.
Isn't that awesome?
What? That is fantastic.
Can I...
Gave her goosebumps, by the way.
That wasn't the story that gave her goosebumps. Somebody walked by with a plate of ham.
I got to confess, I wasn't listening at all.
No?
I heard he has daughters, 5 and 1, and a bus.
What made you stop
And
listening?
People, I don't know.
Was it the 2-minute pauses between every fucking sentence that he does?
I really don't know what this story is about.
What a story
What
he's
happened?
able to. He could
I know
really
people left
spin
the
a
bus because
story.
then I started listening at the end because I looked over and saw there was only a few seconds.
There was
left.
annoying
No, I'm
kid
not even
fucking crying.
Oh, okay.
And the bus driver's like, shut that fucking kid up.
Right.
And unfortunately, it wasn't the bus from the last episode of MASH, where the mother had to suffocate the baby because it was crying.
Oh,
and
my God.
What?
I thought MASH was
and the North Koreans were coming down.
I thought MASH was a comedy. What
That's
the
how
fuck?
the fucking
What the fuck
show
did they-
ended. Remember that Hawkeye was talking to the
I really
shrink,
don't remember.
and he's like, "Yeah, and we were on the bus, and we were trying to get out of somewhere, and the North
Jesus.
Vietnamese were around, and this woman had a chicken, and the chicken was making a noise, so the woman killed the chicken, and it was like, holy shit, and it freaked them out. And then throughout the episode of him talking with the shrink, you realize it wasn't a fucking chicken, that this woman had to suffocate her own fucking baby to save everybody on the bus.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I don't like
that
when-
was MASH.
I don't like when my favorite comedy gets serious. Or
Yeah.
that serious. I know they dipped a little bit in seriousness, but
that was pretty
that's
much
all in shit.
MASH's dramatic parts like that were funnier when they tried to do comedy. That show stunk.
I didn't like the MASH.
Maybe the first season. After, especially the last few seasons, just got really stupid. Everything was so overly dramatic. And
MASH was brilliant, Joe.
The movie.
Maybe it doesn't hold up to time or something because you're younger than us. MASH is fucking brilliant.
I think the movie MASH is very good, and I think every actor that was on the show is fucking tremendous. But I hate the show. I hate that schmaltzy.
Yeah.
We all need to learn a little bit from war.
It was very preachy.
There was a message. You're right.
It just the whole show depresses me, and then 1 week you're laughing, 1 week you're fucking crying. It's like, stop jerking me around.
Yeah, stop it. That's real life shit. I want to laugh when I watch something, especially comedy.
I like All in the Family did that well, where they'd get you up, then they'd get you down, but I'm not explaining this very well.
Yeah, let's move on. Jocktober with
rainbow horse dick.
Yeah, I like that. Look at that.
On their Facebook page.
Jocktober with Randy and Elana, Idaho. Wow, 104.3. They bring the funny into the bus story. Oh, that's good news.
Yeah. There wasn't just a.
Sometimes you got to find the jokes.
Yeah, all right.
Because, it got a little too deep and too real.
One of the riders on the bus said that we told the lady when we all got off the bus, we're getting off to support you because that driver's crazy. Would you be one of the people who got off the bus?
Good question.
Yeah, you wouldn't, would you? You'd stay on the bus.
I don't think I would. Yeah, I would stay on the bus and be like horribly uncomfortable. I'd put my hair around my face to hide my uncomfortableness.
Cake in your hair.
And see, there's the big out again.
Yeah, my uncomfortableness. There wasn't even a joke there. It's like they just interrupted her.
I have a theory about this guy.
I have a Hulk face picture. Yeah.
It is of my opinion. I am owning the statement. It's just my opinion, so it's not slander.
Sure.
I believe that he's on coke.
Jesus, Joe.
Right.
I have no fucking idea.
That's just my theory. Because he sounds like he's John, dude. He goes like this. He goes. I mean, if you were on the bus, those fucking pauses. That sounds like when somebody's coked up.
It's close. What it is, he's probably drinks a shitload of coffee.
Yeah, a lot of coffee.
In the morning.
That's what morning
is it bad
DJs
that you can't say that I think he's doing.
No, here's the better way to say it. I've been around people that have done coke in the past, and they've sounded exactly like that.
Okay. See? I think it's caffeine.
Not implying or insinuating it.
I'm not even trying to. I really do.
It's Mr. Echo.
Who was that?
Mr. Echo.
Adebisi.
Who?
Adebisi from Oz.
Who?
And Mr. Echo from Lost. And he's in the new Thing movie.
The Thing?
And where you don't get him?
The Thing!
I remember we said yes to him.
I don't want to talk to him anyway. He doesn't want to talk about fucking Oz and shit.
Oh, then fuck him.
With his dumb little hat. I would just ask him, how'd you keep that dumb little hat on your head?
Yeah, and why'd they let you have that Walkman?
Yeah. And did you really rape boys in prison?
Kenny, definitely. Bricks.
Kenny.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
in the pokey?
He got in the pokey.
Ask him about the pokey and how many people have been there for one day. Spent a night in the pokey.
Well, where are we? So that happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see where we are.
I retract my comment and I rephrase it the way you just said.
Well, you might be onto
of
something, but it could very easily be too much
Everyone
coffee.
understood.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
The two comment on Nancy Grace farting on Dancing with the Stars. We ask again, is Elana or Elana a hole? Mm-hmm. She can't even handle fart jokes?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
She's the devil. I don't understand.
Who's that?
These pictures.
It said, Randy and Elana get me up in the morning listening to you all the way from Yellowstone. And it's a picture of an overweight, balding man, nude.
On his
reading
belly.
A book.
Reading a book. Oh, my God. You fuckers are funny, man.
Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
That's Elana's head photoshopped on a fat woman's nude body.
Jesus Christ.
And James Garcia chimes in with E-Rock is fat.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
A lot of Photoshops going on now.
That woman can button her pants.
No, she can't.
Here we go. Fart jokes.
All right, so on Dancing with the Stars on Monday, during the post-dance interview
yes.
with Nancy Grace, well, this is what happened.
Come on over here, Princess Nancy. What a gift to be able to share that footage forever with your twins. Do you think you did them proud tonight?
I hope so. I saw them several times during the dance, and they were smiling so big.
Well, let's see if the judges can give us something to smile about.
So
seriously?
Well, no, but so listen. TMZ has been all over this story as if it's something like, who cares? But poor Nancy Grace, man, she is a hot mess. First her wardrobe malfunction, and now she's...
Egg.
Let's see if the judges can give us something to smile about.
Again, Randy. Don't do that anywhere. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Well, let's see if the judges...
Just scream louder than it. Anyway, Nancy has commented on it, and she goes,
Yes?
I absolutely exonerate Tristan, myself, and Brooke. However, the rest of the cast, seated just inches away, all remain under grave suspicion. The investigate. No, Randy! Stop it! Stop it! Stop being such a boy!
Do you think it's real? Do you think it's real?
Yes, I think it's real. And yes, I think it happens.
Fake,
it doesn't
asshole.
matter.
That's so incredibly awesome.
You're such a boy!
She should own it.
Why don't you go outside? Don't! Go outside and play with mud or something.
It's just compelling.
You're such a boy.
You're such a boy.
I think girls even laugh at farts.
He's doing that fucking Dudley Moore laugh.
It's all fake.
What do you know?
You fucking hole.
It just shows you, Joe, how great we are.
You know it does. Opie, it really does. That laugh was atrocious that he was doing, man.
I know.
That was atrocious.
I'm not going to give him a half a fez, though, Sam, officially.
Yeah, I don't think you
We're still in search of more fezzes. We don't give him half a fez. I'm sorry. We can't do it.
What? Why not half a fez to him?
We're looking for other fezzes from across the globe.
Yeah, no, I'm saying why don't you give it to
I
this
feel
guy?
like Ronnie's about to embrace the bid. He's got to get Fez on board. I think he could. I think he could turn Fez on this one and make Fez look like the hero that he's cloned all these Fezes across the country.
Right.
We found one or two already. We're gonna do a montage of Fezes.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there, and some are half a Fez. We got half a Fez and we got the Fezes.
But I'm asking, why doesn't this guy make the cut of half a fez?
I think we're looking more for the voice.
It's not that fezzy.
Yeah, just looking more.
He's not that fezzy.
Well, there's a famous montage we put together where all the radio guys sound alike.
Right.
And they really do. Like Man Cow, who was on that list? Bubba the Love Sponge.
I think Alex Jones was on it.
Alex Jones. There were a few, and it's like, holy shit, these guys all have kind of that same cadence and same voice. Now we're acknowledging that there might be a lot more Fezes out there.
Yeah.
That's all. And with that, we're going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I got to get out of it. Kenny's probably waiting downstairs with my truck illegally parked. Poor guy.